What? Wait. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's BeccaG NYC, and this weekend we are in Sleepy Hollow, New York. Now, I'm sure you all know the famous story of the Headless Horseman. This place is apparently hella haunted, so we're gonna be checking out a lot of different locations, including the Horseman's Bridge, where the story was centered around.
Straight ahead.
Okay, so we came back at night to that same spooky trail, and we're going to be exploring it again. Just an update, unfortunately, the original Horseman's Bridge rotted away years ago, and what's there now is still considered the Horseman's Bridge, but there's a whole tourist attraction on top of it. I'll try to go there if I can. If I can't... What was that?
That was too.
Anyway, we're going to explore this area and explore what we can at the mansion. The trail we're on is actually an aqueduct. When was it made? Like the 1700s?
Yeah.
This is Anne Marie.
Hi guys.
Pretty excited.
Yeah,
it's an aqueduct that brought fresh water
To New York.
to Manhattan.
Yes.
From this Tarrytown, Hudson Valley area.
Our tour guide did say that people frequent the trail, like you'll ride your bike on there, you'll run on there, but the aqueduct will take you all the way into where she said, like Yonkers, right? Like you can go to like Yonkers or one of the boroughs. I think she said the Bronx, but you don't want to take the aqueduct that far, obviously, because it's dangerous. So we're gonna go as far as we can tonight.
So we're actually, thank you for that, Anne Marie. We're walking above it right now. And that explained what this thing was that we saw earlier.
Up top, there's oxygen ventilating it to keep the water fresh and not moldy.
Is it still like, it's not being used anymore though, right?
I don't know. I think she said that it is. Do you guys know if they're still using it?
Because she said
the aqueduct?
she said not this one, but there's like a newer one.
Oh.
Right.
That's being,
Do you guys hear that?
yeah, no, but that's used.
Everybody quiet.
So. Yeah, just music.
I love how everyone goes, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Hear that? And not so that you can't actually hear it. Turn back. We're gonna turn back.
Oh, really?
Yancy, how dare you?
Yancy, what happened?
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable.
This is enough for me.
Are you scared, Yancy?
I mean, you guys can continue on, but I'm going back.
Are you scared?
A little bit.
All right, let's keep going. What is that sound?
What was that sound?
It sounds like fireworks.
Okay guys, I just want to let you know, the further we get into this, and if we hear something and we get spooked, the further we have to run.
I know, that's why I'm like...
Alright.
So my question is, how far are we gonna go?
I mean, do we have to go? Do we have like any weapons or anything in case?
We have Carlos.
Okay.
Human sacrifice, great.
Their IDs on them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Dan said he went camping an hour up from here, and like they were out all night. I see a light up there.
Yeah, I see it too.
Yeah, that's
the state
Washington. No, that's the Washington Irving thing.
I ain't gonna lie, Becca. I'm like scared.
So you want to turn around?
No.
Anne-Marie's a brave lady.
Thank you guys. I wish I had my Fitbit on right now to see how fast my heart was beating.
I mean, if I was alone, I'd be scared, but I mean,
I would not do this if I was alone.
oh, that's a big spider. That is the biggest spider I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Wow.
It looks like a pumpkin. Like he has a pumpkin shell. You think it's venomous?
Probably. You want to put that theory to test?
Yeah.
That's a huge spider, guys.
What?
What?
I thought I heard like a little branch breaking down there.
Did you hear that? Wait, no, it's nothing. Guys, it's like a siren on the street. It's a siren.
I don't hear anything.
It's a siren. It's like a police.
And a werewolf. Sound like a wolf.
I'm gonna throw up. Stop running, we're fine.
It also might be something that
Carlos, if you're in the back, just keep looking back and keeping tabs.
Wait, so what did it sound like? I thought that it was a wolf.
The viewers on BeccaG NYC, you don't have to believe me or anything like that, but as you guys were stopping to see the spider, that bit of light that was at the very end of the pathway, I could have sworn I saw like maybe 2 figures.
Honestly?
Yes.
Yeah.
2 figures.
You saw it too?
But
Yeah.
they were waiting. That's the thing.
Wait, are you with us?
Wait,
No,
what if
no,
they were
I didn't
also
want to
people?
say anything.
No, I didn't want to say anything either.
If they were people, then like they would be out with their flashlights, Rebecca.
Like no joke. All jokes aside, do you agree? Do you
Yes.
concur? Okay.
Yes,
You
I
saw
do.
that?
Yeah.
We survived the trail even though we heard multiple scary things.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, but there are animals.
There are animals. It's very possible.
With that said, Carlos and I were the ones who were standing in the front.
furthest, yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, I did get like a really strange, eerie feeling up my back.
If you're still rolling, like I'll second to what she was saying, because when we acknowledged the fact that there was like a little beam of light
Yeah.
towards the end, we're like, okay, cool. It's another checkpoint for us, right?
Yeah.
To go further.
Like a house or something.
Like a house to go further, which as a matter of fact, that's actually the location where Washington Irving's his home. That's where his home was originally at.
Oh wow,
That's where we went to yesterday.
There was something at the end
At
of
the
that path.
very end.
There was something at the
very
end of the path.
pathway
There's the
where that light.
headless horseman.
No.
But my thing is that if there were people also coming down the path, then they would have flashlights like we do.
That's
and
what
there
I
were
just said,
no
yeah,
flashlights.
earlier. When I stopped, I heard like a slight crunch.
You heard the
and
crunch
leaf.
too.
I heard. That's why I stopped.
I'm not.
That's
yeah.
why originally I stopped, and then you bumped into me, and I was like, Jesus, like, because I got
wasn't
a little,
you.
like, you know.
Yeah.
Did those figures just appear in the light like they weren't there before?
No, that's the thing. It wasn't. That's why I was willing to continue the walk the rest of the way, because once I saw the opening of the light, I'm like, okay, cool. So that's towards the Washington Irving's home, and then from there, shortly afterwards, as I ignored that little crunching sound, I looked straight forward, and that's when I saw the 2 thin
I
like
wish
figures.
I saw that.
I wish I saw it
I
too.
wish I
Yeah.
saw that. I'm so mad.
Like it looked like hunched over like this.
Wait, are you?
like
you saw the
lanky
same thing.
like lanky arms.
You were just really fixated on
The spider?
this.
You know, that was a pretty intricate spider. It had like
Right. It had
orange
everyone's
shell,
attention, but then shortly afterwards, it had my attention as well. But then I said, you know what? Let me not focus too much on the spider and
Yeah, it was a
focus
distraction.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it was a distraction. When we stopped looking at the spider, I look ahead, and that's
You're
when I saw
right.
the 2 figures.
Oh my. Okay.
It was a setup. It felt like a setup of
Ew,
some
I feel
sort.
like I would throw- Yeah, that was an alien-looking spider.
I've never seen a spider like that in my life.
Yeah.
It looked like a pumpkin
Ever.
spider.
No, I was.
And there was a clear indication that we should not continue down the path anymore,
Yeah.
right? Like first it was polite, then we started to hear those funky noises, like the rustling and the crack, and then like there was something at the end of the path, and then I just got a really funny cold feeling, like now it's time to turn back around.
So when Charlotte, before you said you heard something,
I thought I heard something.
I thought I heard that too.
What?
I heard like a breathing or like a whispering on this side, on the left side of me, like a human type breathing. But I was like, I'm just creeping myself out. Like there's nothing, and so I ignored it. But then Charlotte, you said you heard something, and then I heard it again. And I was like really creeped out, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to scare anybody. I'm looking forward to looking back through this footage to see if the camera picked up that wolfish sound we heard, that moaning sound. The breathing that I heard, the teardrop, or caught any of those figures or anything else. I'm really looking forward to looking back at the footage because that seems to be where I mostly find most of these things in these videos. And as usual, as I always say, if you found something that I missed, please write it in the comments below.
Oh, that's horrifying. Do you go in here at night?
I do.
Oh, does it? How? Are you filming? I'll be like, oh, you know what? Then I know no one's stuck in her. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Here's our scaredy cat.
They make really good. The LCD screen I had before my OLED was not.
Yancy.
Yeah.